Chris, welcome back to Darlington and welcome back to the book signing. Tremendous turnout to see you tonight.
Yeah, it was brilliant. With the weather and things, tonight's been a bit of a dreary day. You're not too sure how many people are going to turn up, but for the numbers that turned out, it's outstanding.
Yeah. I think there was about 150 people there tonight, and I think every single one of them wanted to shake your hand.
No, it's good. It's a nice feeling, but they're here to see other people as well, and yourself, and obviously to get the book in. And the money's going to a good cause, so that's good.
Let's take your mind back though to that famous day, with a minute left.
Yep.
Were you thinking of penalties?
No, yeah, it goes through your mind, and I knew I volunteered for a penalty. I would stick my hand up, and I knew what I was going to do. I was just going to blast it, whether it would go in or not, it'd be another thing. But luckily enough, a little chance popped up and ended up in the back of the net.
We've all seen it on the video, of course, and you probably watched it more often than everybody else put
Yeah,
together.
possibly.
But what can you remember about that goal?
I can remember it, but what happened afterwards, it's not too clear. But beforehand, I remember the first flick on. I think it was Dusty, and then possibly Tommy Wright or their centre half. I'm not too sure who headed it. And my recollection is that the keeper was in the back of the net, and I needed to get myself in a position if it was to fall to me to put it away. And I was actually gobsmacked. It seems to take an age to come down. That a defender hasn't come and clattered me, but luckily for me, they didn't.
Did you think you were offside? Looking at the video?
Not initially. Yeah, I think I was definitely at least in line. You've seen them given offside, but I think with the defenders making their way back towards goal, it might have been a bit hard for the linesman. So I got away with that one if it was close.
It was perfect, wasn't it? Because it was right in front of the Darlow fans. And on the TV pictures, you've gone round the back of the goal and celebrated in front of them. That was a truly special one, not just for you, but for all the Darlow fans as well.
Yeah, of course. You are aware of obviously where the fans are situated and things, but that back in that day and for the whole weekend, what support we got for the week leading up to it was outstanding. And obviously, it's not just for 11 and the 5 subs that are out there, the whole squad and the fans. It's a whole day for everyone, and to celebrate with the majority of them in that corner is superb.
How did you feel on the final whistle when you knew that Darlow had won the FA Trophy and it was you who'd scored the goal in the dying seconds?
Yeah, the elation it's hard to quantify and bottle up, but I knew I had a little T-shirt made for my sister's birthday the next day, and I knew where they were sat, so I wanted to get that on and get down to the corner for her. So it was obviously a special moment.
Yeah. And as well, your family was there as well, pitch side, just about.
Yeah, that's right. I knew exactly where they were, and I could see them at the end celebrating with them. And so obviously to have them there, it's a special moment.
Yeah. How did you feel going up to the Royal Box to receive the trophy? Was it one of those occasions that you think, I'm going to milk this because I might not come here again? Possibly,
yeah. But I think the occasion does take a toll, and you just get carried away with things, and didn't really think about being there for the first time, walking up those steps, or thinking, is it my last time? You kind of just go with the occasion and the jubilation that we're going with it. And to see my wife sat there in the complimentary seats, a couple of halfway up, and tears in her eyes, so it was a special moment.
And again on the pitch afterwards, the FA Trophy in your hand, and
brilliant.
It.
Yeah, the 15-20 minutes when you're on the pitch, and obviously champagne's getting popped everywhere, and you've got people like Chans and stuff doing silly dances. It's something that obviously is going to live long in the memory, but it is a bit of a blur, and I know there was certain lads got picked for drug testing and things like that, so for them as well, that's obviously spoils a bit of the moment. But no, it's good.
Yeah. 4 days later, it was a parade.
That's right.
Mixed emotions that day, wasn't it? Because before the parade set off, Mark Cooper said you were released, and then half an hour later, there you were in front of all these people in the market square celebrating.
Yeah, it is hard, and without trying to sound too sour or anything, it was a bit of a sweet and sour moment of that. Yep, you've got to be there in front of everyone trying to put on a brave face, but deep down I was hurting a little bit. But the lads were great, and we had a good night and celebrated. So it's one that I'll try to remember, but we don't remember too much after about 10 o'clock.
After Darlow, you went to Alfreton and you returned to the arena one night. It was a midweek game, wasn't it? How did you feel that night? Because you were playing for Alfreton and yet you were a Darlow hero.
Yeah, no, I suppose like it it was quite good for it to be, when I saw the fixtures when they come out, it was one that straight away I was like thinking, right, I've got to be playing in that game. And I had the birth of my child. Zach was born on the Monday, and then the game on the Tuesday, so I wasn't too sure if I'd be playing or not, but I hadn't had much sleep, but I made sure that I was going to make myself available for that. And to come back to the arena and play in front of all those people who were there to celebrate the FA Trophy, the first game since then, and support Darlow, but for me to get a good reception, what I got was really good.
What are you doing with yourself nowadays? Are you playing anymore?
No, I'm not playing at the moment. I'm on the medical staff at Huddersfield, so obviously that's another career path what I want to focus on and hopefully be successful in.
Yeah. It's been great to see you though. You must have thoroughly enjoyed tonight. All these people that have turned up, the room was jam-packed. Yeah,
it was brilliant. Obviously to see some happy faces and people who've gone out their way to come and obviously buy the book, it's great. But to see former teammates and colleagues as well, that's been really good, and hopefully we can in the future maybe set something up where we get all the squad back from Wembley. I think that'd be really good, and maybe some kind of dinner or something, or some kind of event to get some money for the club.